This is the world's most hostile airspace, a place where the sky itself becomes an enemy, where thin air steals power from engines, where storms rise without warning, where navigation fails and margins disappear. No help is nearby, no emergency landing exists, no second chances. Here, even modern aircraft operate at the edge of their limits. Pilots study it for years, then avoid it for a lifetime. If something goes wrong, it doesn't become a story. It becomes silence. This is why no pilot dares to cross the world's most hostile airspace. Commercial aviation has conquered the world. Oceans are crossed daily. Deserts are routine. Storms are predicted hours in advance. Yet there is one region where aviation still feels primitive. A place where physics, geography, and atmosphere align against flight itself. This airspace stretches across the roof of the world, the Himalayan region, including the Tibetan Plateau and surrounding mountain systems. It is not officially closed. It is not forbidden, but it is avoided. For pilots, this is where the sky stops forgiving mistakes. The Himalayas form the highest mountain range on Earth. 14 peaks rise above 8,000 meters. Below them lies the Tibetan Plateau, already higher than most aircraft emergency altitudes. Unlike oceans or plains, this region offers no escape, no flat ground, no diversion airports within safe gliding distance. An aircraft here is always surrounded by terrain taller than its minimum safe altitude. At cruising height, modern jets appear to fly above danger. But over the Himalayas, that illusion collapses. The mountains rise so high that even a minor descent can be fatal. This is not terrain that flight dominates. It is terrain that tolerates flight briefly. At high altitude, air becomes thin. Engines lose efficiency. Wings generate less lift. Over the Himalayas, this problem multiplies. Jet streams here can exceed 200 miles per hour. Clear air turbulence forms without clouds or warning. Mountain waves can throw aircraft thousands of feet vertically in seconds. Pilots describe it as invisible violence. One moment the aircraft is stable. The next it is falling or climbing without command. Oxygen levels at cruising altitude already push human limits. Any sudden decompression here leaves almost no time for recovery. In many regions, a rapid descent can save lives. Over the Himalayas, descending means flying directly into mountains. Modern airliners are built with redundancy, multiple engines, backup systems, advanced avionics, but physics still rules. An engine failure at altitude demands immediate response. Normally, pilots descend to denser air. Here, descent options are limited. Loss of cabin pressure, emergency descent paths are blocked by terrain. Severe icing, temperatures, and moisture combine to overwhelm protection systems. Navigation systems depend on stable signals. Mountain interference distorts them. This is why flight planning across this region is obsessive. Fuel margins increase. Alternate airports may be hundreds of miles away. Routes are carefully bent around the worst zones. And still, risk remains. In 1933, British pilots attempted one of aviation's greatest challenges, flying over Everest. The aircraft were unpressurized biplanes. Oxygen systems were primitive. Weather forecasts were guesses. They succeeded, but barely. Pilots reported extreme turbulence, loss of control, and oxygen starvation. Their survival proved possibility, not safety. The lesson was clear. This sky does not welcome flight. In January 1966, Air India Flight 101 approached Kathmandu. A Boeing 707 modern for its time. Experienced crew. Standard procedure. Weather deteriorated. Visibility dropped. Navigation references vanished. The aircraft struck the slopes of Kangchenjunga, the world's third highest mountain. All aboard were killed. There was no mechanical failure, no sabotage, just terrain, weather, and the unforgiving nature of this airspace. Even small errors here are final. Military aircraft operate closer to terrain, lower altitudes, tactical routes. In the Himalayan region, this has proven deadly. Over decades, multiple Indian Air Force aircraft vanished or crashed during routine operations. Sudden weather shifts, whiteout conditions, navigation confusion. In 2016, an N-32 transport disappeared entirely. Search teams combed glaciers and valleys for years. Debris was found only after glaciers moved. The mountains keep what they take. Unlike storms, clear air turbulence cannot be seen. It forms when jet streams collide with mountain waves. Over the Himalayas, this interaction is constant. Aircraft have been thrown violently upward and downward. Passengers injured. Cabin crew slammed into ceilings. Modern weather radar cannot detect it reliably. Pilots rely on experience and luck. In 1985, China Airlines Flight 006 experienced an engine flameout at high altitude. What followed was catastrophic. The aircraft entered an uncontrolled dive. Structural limits were exceeded. The plane lost over 30,000 feet before recovery. Survived, but barely. Investigators later emphasized how close the aircraft came to breaking apart. At extreme altitudes, recovery margins shrink dramatically. Satellite navigation helps, but mountains block signals. Weather models improve, but local turbulence defies prediction. Engines are powerful, but thin air limits thrust. Automation cannot replace judgment here. Every crossing is planned like a potential emergency. Many airlines simply choose longer routes to avoid this region entirely. Fuel costs increase, time increases, but safety improves. Pilots rarely dramatize danger, yet ask them privately about Himalayan crossings, and the tone changes. They speak of constant monitoring, hands closer to controls, eyes never leaving instruments. There is respect, an underlying fear, not panic, respect, because nature holds the advantage. This airspace offers no recovery from error, no fields, no oceans, no margins, only stone, wind, and altitude. Modern aviation thrives on redundancy. The Himalayas strip redundancy away. They reduce flight to fundamentals: lift, thrust, survival. Aviation has mastered much of the planet, but not all of it. Some skies remain wild. The Himalayan airspace is not conquered. It is negotiated carefully. Every flight that passes above does so on nature's terms. And that is why, even today, even with modern aircraft, even with advanced technology, no pilot crosses the world's most hostile airspace without fear. Because here, the sky still decides who passes and who does not.